What's going on, everybody? Boys, girls, cats, fuck cats, dogs, birds, fish, lizards, fish, sharks, too, maybe? I don't know, it's summertime, so of course your obligatory shark-themed, scary drama movie is coming out, so maybe we're not saying hello to the sharks, because they're going to be eating people on the big screen right now. Anyways, let's get this fucker pointed up at us. Testing, 1, 2. The Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Today, by popular demand, we are going to be talking about STDs in the military. By no means am I going to give you any statistical data to back up any of the shit I say. I'm just going to tell you what I remember, what I know from my time served. Let's get started. First things first, as we all know, anybody who's ever gone to fucking sex ed class, which, unless you're from a Bible thumper town, you're most likely going to have gone through a sex ed class, right? Wrap that shit up. Oh, but it doesn't feel good, Mr. the Infantry life. Well, it doesn't feel good when they take a giant fucking Q-tip with a handle made out of wood and they shove it up your pee hole to swab you to check for STDs. So, weigh that shit out, people. I know personally a fella that I was in the military with who, by his own words, told me that he got rotted not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5. 5 times. I just started to think maybe he liked it. Maybe that was like a little fetish he had going on. I don't know. But I used to give him shit like, what the fuck, yo? Like, why? What? And he would just laugh. A little shit-eating grin on his face. I think he's got his act squared away now, so good on ya. Back to Korea. You first get to your duty station. Well, especially over there. They give you the whole, like, in processing, welcome to Korea, introduce you to the culture, a little bit of language, just the way they behave, because they're different from Americans. Also, they like to talk about STDs. And they like to show you those lovely pictures that get burned into your brain of what these STDs look like when they develop on your body. Some of them were pretty fucking awful. Now, like I said, I looked at the CDC for like a second, but my brain wandered, and nothing was really up to date as far as the specific shit I was looking for. But when you go to Korea, you're going to hear about all sorts of shit. Drinky girls, STDs, don't get caught out past curfew. And drinky girls. Again, prostitutes, too. Anyways, the thing they told us about was this, like Korea specifically had these strains of STDs that hadn't made it stateside. One of them was called, this is verbatim what they told us, it was called the Bullheaded Clap. So, I mean, if you remember your STD class, the clap is like a drip situation. A drippy dick, basically, right? The bullheaded clap apparently made your penis swell up. Here's the part where my little bullshit meter goes off, but they told me that like massive swelling that happens to your unit, the only way to cure it is like a little rubber mallet and a thwap while it's like on a table to get the pus out. You can see why my bullshit meter went off, but I think the point they're trying to get across still was hitting the nail on the head. Pun intended. Anyways, you just got to be smart about it. You got to wrap it up. But you're not going to be, generally, because you're guys. I'm speaking specifically to the guys because I think girls are generally a little bit smarter when it comes to this shit. But guys, you're going to be like, Eh. You're like playing that little Russian roulette game, putting that shit to your head, this head technically, and pulling the trigger just to see what happens, right? But yeah, the point they're trying to get across is wrap it up. Be fucking smart. If you wrap it up like 99.99999 infinity % chance that you're good to go, as long as it doesn't break or anything like that. Never thought I'd be a fucking sex ed teacher. Look at me now, counselor. I'm making things of myself. Back to the story, though. Like I said, guys, you're going to be dumb, right? Kind of, generally speaking, dumb. We had guys who, you know, don't marry drinky girls. Don't buy drinky girls drinks. These are things we heard repeatedly told to us before every weekend. Do guys listen? Especially infantry guys? No. They're like, shit. I got this. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. So we would have people who would, you know, show up to work on Monday and have like a little schmeckle growing on their upper lip there, and you're like, hey bro, what you got going on here? And they'd be like, went down on a drinky girl, and your eyes just widen, and you're like, why the fuck would you do that? What were you thinking? Did you not watch the video when you got to Korea that told you not to do this shit? That's the response you get. Your face has like cauliflower, a head of cauliflower growing out of it, and your response is shrugging your shoulders and laughing. That's why I'm saying you will probably, more than likely, get STDs, fellas. Just gotta be careful. Be smart. Use your brain. I had one scare one time where I thought I may have contracted something. A little embarrassed to go get it checked out. Went down. Sick call. Was like, hey, this is what I got going on. And you'll love it. It's too. Like, you get there. It's a sick call. And you're going to have, like, some male fucking doctor. He's going to be like, all right, whip it out. He's flop your junk out into the ether. And he's like, yep. Looking around. Nope, you're good. There's just some other shit that people get, like heat rash, basically. I was like, you sure? And he's like, yeah, man, you're good. Hot soapy water, or warm soapy water. Bam, cleaned it up. That was my one scare. Good to go. But, you know, the trouble, the danger, isn't necessarily just kept to your foreign duty stations, right? Your OCONUS outside the continental United States stations. Which I did. This is actual fact I read on the CDC that said you're just as likely to catch something in this country as you are when you're back in your hometown, if you're not smart about it. So be smart about it. But yeah, you're going to go out when you get back stateside and you hang out with, you know, Americans. Our case, we were by a college town, so we drank a lot and did whatever a lot, right? You don't know. They're doing the same thing you're doing, and you're not like some fucking secret agent genius prodigy who's like the first person to think, oh, I'm going to go out and I'm going to pick up on a chick or a dude or whatever. You're not. That's what everybody else is thinking. So you can get it there stateside too. Definitely ran into people stateside who had issues. Had the itchy crotch, if you will. Some little, like, very capable of jumping insects that like to live down there. Bloop! Just saying, be smart. Wrap that shit up. Don't be a fucking tough guy. Don't play Russian roulette with your manhood or womanhood. Think about it. But, like I said, guys, you're generally going to catch something. So have fun with that. And as always, make sure you let me know down in the comment section below, because I want to hear about it. A. I want to fucking ridicule the shit out of you about it. B. And I want everybody else to know that you've caught it as well. C. My lucky number. 3. So thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you're enjoying. It was hot as fuck today on the roof. And cooked my balls off, and I look forward to going to do it tomorrow again. Why was I born into this family? Just kidding. It's a good time. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. And as always, suck it.